Hello, friends and tarot students. It's Samantha with Dreaming Angel Tarot. This is our third video installment of tarot class, and I hope that you've been enjoying yourself watching the videos because this is so super fun. And I'm enjoying doing it, by the way. All right. So today we are going to get acquainted with the suits in tarot. Now, as you may know, the tarot gives rise to our modern day playing cards, and I'm sure that all of you have played cards before, and I'm sure that all of you are familiar with hearts as a symbol for love and emotion, right? So that's why I'm going to introduce the suits um, with the hearts, because it's something that most of us can relate to. Okay. Now, like I said, most of you, of course, know that hearts are related to emotion and love. That's kind of a universal symbol. But you may question, why are there numbers all over the cards? Why do we have different numbered cards? Couldn't we just have one card that has a heart on it and that would represent love, right? Why do there have to be many? Well, because there is a progression, right? Concerning our love lives, things tend to move along in a progression, and then you reach a precipice, right? Um, and things could go, they could fall backwards or they could fall forwards, right? So that's where the numerology comes in. And I don't want that word to intimidate you, because you don't have to know much about numerology to effectively read tarot. I don't believe that at all. But if you want to dive deeper into it, go ahead. Um, it is helpful and beneficial to understand the energies of the numbers. Okay, so basically, the even numbers are feminine and the odd numbers are masculine. Basically, the even numbers are about things staying the same, and basically the odd numbers are about things changing. Now, 10 is about the end, right? When we reach number 10, things can't go here or here. No, not at all like the 5. The 5 things can go here or they can go there, right? Now, energetically, a lot of people don't like the number 5. I love the number 5 energetically because it holds the most potential for change, right? Okay, so like I said, we're going to be talking about the hearts, which relate in the tarot to the cups, as the element of water represents our emotions. Now, you can imagine how these numbers could relate to your love life. You could one day say, you know what, I'm kind of lonely. I think I'd like to get married. And then you get married and 1 becomes 2 and then becomes 3 when you have children. And then 4 rolls around and you're feeling kind of bored, and life has a lot of pressures and stresses and kind of mundane, and you get up here to number 5 and you're thinking, well, should I go ahead and get a divorce? Kind of shake things up a bit. Maybe you're not getting along so well, so you're kind of thinking, I could fall back this way and go back to number 1, or I could keep going. And then you move to number 6 and you start feeling, oh, the kids are growing up now. Weren't they cute when they were smaller? And then 7, you're thinking, oh my gosh, the kids are really growing up. We've got a lot of decisions to make, like how are we going to pay for college and so on and so forth. And then you get to number 8 and the children finally leave home. And you make it to number 9 where you're really enjoying life and things are good, and you're empty nesters and you bought a boat and you have lots of hobbies and everything's awesome. And then you get here to the end. You're in your golden years, and you turn around and you look at your love life and your family and everything's awesome. And where your heart led you was really to a wonderful place, right? And you're grateful and you have gratitude and you feel fullness in your heart and you feel a fullness of your life and family, right? So that's just one way the numbers can progress. So what I've done is I've pulled out all of the hearts from my tarot deck, and we are going to, in this exercise, we are going to storyboard. So we're just going to do, like I said, like you do with a storyboard, and you lay down the felt characters. We're going to lay down a card, and every time we lay down a card, we're going to tell the story, right? So we have the Ace of Cups or Ace of Hearts, and that's where you recognize that you want something more. It's awareness of your emotional need, and you say, oh gosh, I should get married. That would be awesome. And then you meet this super awesome guy, and you get married, and then there's a big party and everyone's happy, and then you start to feel alone and you start to feel lonely, and you think, ah, I feel lonely in my marriage. And then, you know, number 5 comes around, and you realize, oh, it wasn't my imagination. I am really alone. And then you wind up being a single mother, and the children are raising themselves out there playing in the yard all by themselves, and you begin to worry about their future. And then you realize that uh, being alone is not a curse but a gift, and that you can make your life into whatever you want it to be, right? You can fill your cup with all kinds of things. There are tons of things, and this one has a butterfly, a kitten, a rainbow. Awesome. And so with that new realization, you decide, you know what, I can work at night. And you go off to open your own bar, you know, and you start bartending. And at the bar, you meet the man of your dreams, and then your family is full again, and the children are happy, and everyone's partying, right? Yep, very cool. So you see, that's a little different than the way I told the story at first. So this way you understand that you can tell the story. It can go in any direction, and it's whatever comes into your mind, into your imagination, right? This is how spirit communicates. It's not going to be the same story every time, right? All right. I hope that this has started the juices flowing for you, and that you will get out your tarot cards and line up the suits and try the storyboarding exercise on your own. And until the next video, happy taroting. Bye-bye.